Hope you're doing good and you have practiced about strings. Today, we would be learning more about strings. Okay, so let me make a new file, new Python file, and name it string continued, continued. .py, definitely. Okay, so now today, first of all, let's work on the membership test. Okay, so what is membership test? We can see the existence of that thing. Now, if you go to a club, like you can go to a club if you are a member of it, or else you have to pay and then become a member and then you can go, right? Exactly. Similar to that, we need to check whether this thing is in that club or in that group or not. Now, what do I mean by that is, okay, let me just quickly write print A in. We are checking if A is there in Simran or not. Okay, I couldn't have got a better example than this. So see, it says true. That means yes, A is there in Simran. But instead of A, if I would have written E, then see, it will say it's false. Okay, so if I write this in operator is basically, yes, you can definitely check a group of letter also. Like if I write AN, you can check it will say true. Okay, now there is another one. This was like membership test. Okay, this is membership test. MEMBERSHI. Okay, cool. Now yes, so the other one which I was talking about is, let me just quickly, there is in and another one is not in. Okay, not in. What do you think this would have given me? Of course, the false, because definitely AN is there in Simran. But if I write down, let's say ER, so I'd say it's true because ER is not present anywhere together in my name, right? So that is the reason it says now it's the true. So there are two things which helps us to do the membership test, or you can say that we can check the substring exists within that string or not with the help of in and not in keywords. Okay, so now let's work with iteration, like finding out, let's say, how many characters are there in the word Simran. Okay, I'm sure you might be thinking till now that I'm really too obsessed by my name, but I could just think of this example at the beginning. So let's start. For letter in Simran, what do we need to check? How many letters are there in the word Simran? Or we can do something. Let's make it little challenging. Simran, Kumari. Okay, yes. So now let's check how many A is present in my name. Is showing PYTHONEXAMPLE. Okay, just changed it a little bit. Let's now find out how many I is present in this whole. Okay, so what do you think you would have done to do this? So wherever I find if letter is equal to, what is the letter we are talking about? It was I, right? So what I'll do, okay, let me create a variable for this. To store the number, count is equal to 0. I should start the counting from 0. I'll do count is equal to count plus 1. Okay, now let's print count, and let me just run it quickly. Or SIMRANKUMARI Python example. So there are 4 of it. Now let's try and find out how many O's are present in our string. So there are, oh, I wrote 0, my bad. I need cool, there are 2 O's. So this is how you find out whatever you want to. But let's say if you wouldn't have done this, okay, this is a small challenge, that how many letters are present in this whole string. You need to find it out and write down the code snippet in the comments below. Okay, and do let me know if you have any issues in comments. I'll definitely tell you the answers or help you out for solving it. All right, so let's proceed. This was about iteration through the string, and this was about the membership tests. Now, the next thing which I would love to talk about is there are many functions, that is already built in Python so that you can work with strings. Like there is one that is length function, len. Another one is enumerate function. So what does this do? So let's actually try using this enumerate thingy. Okay, so I'll just use this because I have literally written a lots and lots of string letters over here, and let me put it in str1. Okay, equal to v. Now what we will use the function enumerate. Okay, so it will actually return you an enumerate object where you will see that the index and the value in pairs. Okay, this is mostly useful while working with iteration. I'm sure you got confused whatever I told you, so let me just quickly try it out and show it to you. What do I mean by it? So I'll create a list, enumerate, see, it's here, enumerate, and what's the name? It's str1. Okay, and let me just quickly print this out. Cool, and run. So see, SIMRAN, this is also counted, KUMAR, all with 11, 12, just like a pair, index and the letter. Okay, so this is what enumerate is. There is one more function which is known as the len. Okay, so I'll just quickly print it for you. Len and str1. Okay, don't use this function. Okay, I want you to manually work with calculating the length of this while you are working with the help of the loops. Okay, have a look. There are 39 letters in this. So this is how you find out the length. Let's just check it out. Wow, correct. You see 38 over here because this counting starts from 0. But if you don't start the counting from 0, normally when you are counting the length, you start the count from 1. That is the reason you see 39 over here. Okay. So this was about the enumerate function and the length function. So we had a talk about membership tests, iteration, and enumerate and the length functions, which are the built-in functions to work in the Python. Okay. And there are many more things to talk about. So there is something which is known as escape sequence. Okay. So let's do something. Try these out. Do let me know if you have any questions. And let's meet in the next video. Till then, happy practicing Python.